Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Sade. Thank y'all so much for joining me back on my channel, Hidden Alchemy. And if it's your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. I am a digital content creator focusing on physical well being, spiritual well being, and really just helping folks gain better self confidence and higher self esteem through forms of wellness. So if you like my content, please go ahead, comment, subscribe, hit the like button so I know what I should create more of, and feel free to check out more of my videos on my channel. All right, y'all, we are diving into the sun in the sign of Pisces. And if you have not seen any of my videos on the difference between your sun, your moon, your rising, go ahead and check those out on my channel, just so you understand that for this video, we are only focusing on the sun in the sign of Pisces. And the sun is naturally the ruler of Leo, and Leo is a masculine sign as well as a fire sign. So, what that tells us immediately is the sun is really the most comfortable being in more masculine and more fire energy because the sun rules our action, it rules our ego, it rules our conscious mind of our ego, right? Our consciousness of our ego, as well as our consciousness of the characteristics and the talents and gifts that we have to offer the world. Now, when you put this type of energy into the watery, dreamy, mystical sign of Pisces, it's not that the sun doesn't do well here, but the sun has to find a more passive way of being. And that's because Pisces is a feminine sign, it's more yin, it is the last water sign, and it's mutable in its nature. And whenever you're dealing with mutable energy, there's constantly an anxiousness, a shift, and an adaptability and a lack of self. I find that whenever I do more research on mutable signs, I myself am a Virgo, I'm a mutable sign, right? Pisces is my opposite. These are the signs that have to work more on figuring out who they are and their solid core, because mutable signs are so used to adapting to the shifts and changes. We deal with mutable energy when we're moving from seasons. So that's why you have Pisces, we're moving from winter to spring. We have Virgo moving from summer to fall, et cetera, et cetera. So because these mutable energies are used to changing and adapting and moving and shifting, it can be very hard to understand the sense of self. And when we're dealing with the sun energy, there's such an emphasis on the sense of self because the sun is more masculine in approach. Naturally, it rules a masculine sign and it rules fire energy. So it's about putting oneself out there. So when you have the sun in the sign of Pisces, these are folks who really like to put themselves out there as this friendly, mystical, and very spiritual type of energy. And just because I say spiritual, it doesn't mean that these are folks that are hugely religious, right? But Pisces is naturally ruled by the planet Jupiter. Modern day ruler is Neptune. And Jupiter is really the planet of your philosophy, your belief systems, right? And what you believe in is how you operate and move in the world. And that's why Sun and Pisces folks can really get this rep of being a little delusional in their approach, because for them, it's what they believe in that pushes them forward in the world. So it might not make logical sense to most people, but a Pisces person, or a Sun and Pisces person, I should say, if they have a belief system, right? Remember, your sun is your conscious ego, your conscious characteristics that you know of yourself. So if these people believe in something and they know what they believe in, that is how they're going to act and initiate their energy into the world, which can sometimes come across as being a little delusional to some folks, especially if, folks are more on the earth element side. There can be this lack of practicality, this lack of organization. But for a Pisces or a Sun in Pisces person, they have the organization up here, but it's the belief in whatever they have up here and in their heart that pushes them forward and pushes them to move in the world with their gifts and their talents. And these are folks that can really appear aloof to the world, right? Because the world moves from this more Capricornian type of energy of logic, of discipline, of consequence, of routine. But these are people that offer a different way of moving that doesn't have to be so rigid and doesn't have to be so harmful. I would definitely say Pisces folks are the folks that believe in everything is about peace and love, and how can we all get together, and how can we all feel the pain of humanity and find a way to take care of people. Pisces is the healer as well as the selfless martyrer type of energy in the zodiac. It being the last sign, right? It has encompassed all of the signs before it. So that's why Pisces folks can have a really deep understanding of the pain of other people. And because they move with this place of compassion, they move with this sense of, believing that we should all make sure that everyone in humanity is doing well, they can sometimes have a tendency of attracting all types of people to them, but definitely attracting people that have a lot of pain, have a lot of trauma. And we all have trauma, but Pisces, the energy of Pisces just makes people feel as if they can be held in whatever trauma that they're in. And they give off this selfless type of energy. Now, of course, this is not all Pisces folks, right? If you are a person who has your sun in Pisces, but might have your moon and your rising and all your other planets in earth energy, you're going to lean more into the logical side. But if you are a person that has your sun in Pisces and also has other water placements, you really like to move into the world from your heart, from your belief system, from a place of compassion. And you have this gift. The sun rules our conscious ego, our gifts so that we can give to the world. You have this gift of being able to heal people through the arts, being able to heal people through music. Pisces rules the feet naturally on the body. So being dancers, right? Being able to feel the music in your body and tell a story through your body, which can be healing as well as entertaining for other people. That is the sun in Pisces energy, truly, truly artistically gifted and very smart in terms of knowing how to pick up, because Pisces is that last water. So it picks up on what's going on around them. And based on what they are picking up from other people, they know how to shift, how to adapt, and how to move in the world because they are this mutable energy. But something that Sun and Pisces folks really have to work a lot deeper on is figuring out their true sense of self and knowing that it is okay to be this healer, and boundaries are also very, very okay as well without feeling guilty. This is definitely the energy because of their selfless heart and their wanting to help others. They can have a hard time saying no and feeling guilty about putting their needs first. So definitely something that Pisces can work on is finding that balance of, yes, I do have this great gift of being able to feel humanity and being able to move based off of my beliefs and connect with a higher level of consciousness, but I can also have boundaries in this physical world, because just because I can connect to this higher level doesn't mean that that's what I'm living in the, the practical, concrete, day-to-day world. So these are folks that have to work on having more boundaries, but still being their amazing, healing, mystical selves. Another thing that I will add before we close out, these are folks that can be very into astrology, very into numerology. Again, Jupiter being their natural ruler. Jupiter rules your philosophy, your religion, your spiritual beliefs. So these are people that can really dive into mysticism, dive into the occult sciences, and really move by that law, especially if they believe in it. And it's that Neptune energy, because Neptune is the modern day ruler, which some astrologers don't acknowledge, but Neptune is that imagination and being able to tap into that subconscious mind that we really don't get to touch unless we're dreaming, right? Pisces people love to live in that dream state and tap into that subconscious mind, pull the messages out of that subconscious mind and bring it into this reality. And that's why they're able to create such beautiful art and such beautiful pieces that we can all just feel healed and entertained and in loved by. So that is all I have for the sun in the lovely sign of Pisces. Please let me know if this is your sun sign. If you resonate, I would love to hear. And I cannot wait to see you all for my next video.